Gemini, hello Gemini. I must say, I get this feeling when I have been doing your reads, the past maybe 2 reads, and it's almost like an angst, okay? And this is a general love read, so take it as you will, but there is right now a strong desire for some kind of communication, and that could mean that you're not in communication with somebody, or it's just kind of not to that level, that depth where it needs to be expressed. If you are in communication with somebody, your past reads have been pretty intense, and there's a very slow moving energy here. It's almost as though we have some stuff to clear out. We have some things to figure out. It's maybe beyond your control, okay? So it's almost like you're being taken along for the ride in this scenario that I'm picking up right now, okay? So you could feel that way, or somebody around you feels that way, but there is also a strong feeling of the sense of self, and it's going back to your center and deciding, who am I, and maybe someone else, like who are you even, okay? Who are you? That was strange, but yeah, so there's something about who am I, what are my beliefs, and that can make me feel like there is a type of renewal, some kind of resurgence or a rediscovery, or you're like discovering yourself or someone around you, right, in different ways. What's going on here with Gemini? We're finishing up your pre-shuffle here, and then we'll start your read. We're going to, oh, there it goes. There's your new beginning and your perseverance, guys, what we're talking about. And you also have number 5, so there's some conflict around that. We're going to spy and get into the situation. So yeah, welcome back to my loyal spies and otherwise, and welcome, hello, if you're new. We got to put on our detective skills here, huh? This is that feeling I'm getting. So you have these 2 cards here. Perseverance as the overall. So as an overall energy with the number 4, I feel like you had number 4 your last read. It was all about, this could be a continuation, guys, if you want to check out that last one, because it may not be, and it's different for every Gemini too. I mean, you know this, right? It's a general love read. So this is almost like not wanting something to stop and wanting it to continue to be stable or to attain some kind of stability. It's like a desire to do so, okay? So it's like, I'm not giving up. So there's some kind of energy of like not wanting to give up, not wanting to let go. It's a stubbornness here, what I'm getting right now in this situation for this card. So someone is feeling like, maybe it's like immovable. I can't change. I won't, like, it's not like a bad, perhaps, maybe, because somebody else is starting a new situation here. I feel like this could be you. You have a new opportunity coming into you, a blessing, a blossoming, a blossom, some kind of opportunity. Let's see what we get here, okay? And maybe it's because there is a new opportunity and not wanting to, like, maybe, okay, I have a new opportunity. I want this one to last, okay? Or I want a new opportunity with something from previous. We're going to look into that. Prosperity lies ahead. Well, goodness gracious. Hello. This is wonderful. We have the Tauran card here, okay? This is exactly the energy on the back of the other deck, the numerology deck. And can you just take note of these beautiful colors here? Beautiful. Reminds me of the Aurora Borealis. So we have new moon in Taurus here. Prosperity lies ahead. So maybe check for the new moon cycle, or like a literal new moon in Taurus if you need to look that up, or whenever that is. I'm not sure. So I'm just saying. Let's see. And it also depends on when you get this message, because it can correlate to different parts of your life, and usually the moment that you get this message is exactly when you're supposed to receive this message. So look, this is so very interesting. These 2 cards here were giving me the same energy. It's that immovable force. You know, Tauran, the energy of Taurus is that stubborn energy. It's like a stereotype of the sign, okay? It's not always true for everybody, but this is the energy we're picking up right now. This is regarding a situation that is immovable and not changing. Okay, this is what we're looking at here in your love life. And look what else. We have nothing is yet set in stone, which is mutable. So you have a fixed energy, which is immovable, And then what's really going on is mutable. So it's like trying to pin something down that keeps kind of binging all over the place. Bing, 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 bing. I don't know why I'm getting like a ping pong. I was going to say ping pong and that pinball at the same time. Okay. But goodness, my mouth today. We have new beginning and nothing is yet set in stone. So, hey, look, I kind of want to start fresh, whether that's with somebody or without somebody or like by yourself or whatever's going on here. But for some reason, this hasn't happened. Okay. This new beginning is not here. Not here. At least in this energy right now, currently. We are going to start the read right now, actually. So you have a number 4 and number 1. Okay. As a number 5 overall, it's letting me know that there is conflict, and right now I am not seeing a resolution. Conflict, change. I feel like this came up in your other read. I swear it. It doesn't have to, but you know, I said it already. I already said it. I said it. Yep, so that's what we're looking at here, guys. I had the urge to use this deck, and I was going to use another one, but I grabbed for it, and I feel like this is what we're going to do. We're going to clear the space here. Yes, let me just tell you while I shuffle. This is a 6-week period read, can correlate to your past, present, future. Go forward 6 weeks or backward 6 weeks by the time that you watch this. That's kind of how it happens around here. But most usually, this is intended for the moment that you get this message, okay? So the energies can be playing out at any time. You could check one from a long time ago that could possibly resonate with you. Here we go, tuning into the energies. My ears are ringing, ready to listen. Ready to listen. Okay, so check semi-rising Venus as well as partner, sometimes Jupiter, guys. For more information, previous and future reads can pick up on different group of Gemini, my dear loves. And my intention is, let's set the intention now, that we provide some kind of clarity, or at the very least, confirmation for the viewers. For you guys, for you. That is my sole intention here. And so I do hope this is helpful to you in some way or another, okay? Sometimes it'll resonate all the way through, and you'll feel probably a little bit shocked about it. Sometimes a lot of it, sometimes a little bit, sometimes none of it. Like I said, check out the reads. All right, let's clear the space. Archangel Michael, clear the space. Allow only unconditionally loving beings and energies. And for the viewers as well. Spirit guides. What messages does Gemini most need? Allow me to provide Gemini with the messages they most need at this time. Oh, everything. Burnt by the sun. Witness. We have witness as an overall here. To know personal evidence and to speak out. This is the desire for communication. I don't recall if I mentioned this. I feel like I could have. But I did try to record this video multiple times, and I kept like tripping up on my words. So there was a strong desire for communication. Now, maybe this is you. This can sometimes be vice versa energies. I mean, you know how general love reads work, right? And I do pick up on 2 different energies. So I'll tell you that in a second, though. To know personal evidence and to speak out. And number 29, this is number 11. And with number 11, there are 2 people, but they're separate. Okay? They're separate. You guys are separate. This is what I'm getting right now at this moment. Feel free to interpret all of these energies and cards the way that you see fit. I totally encourage that because it can sometimes be very helpful. Like, use your intuition and you may get information suitable for you. That's amazing, right? So there is a strong desire for communication, but we have burnt by the sun. And I'm hearing like burnt out. I am burnt out. I am bummed out. I am, there's some kind of exhaustion. It's almost like teetering on like literal burnout, like a burnout, not literal, but like a burnout of energy, okay? So with burnt by the sun, this is a number 1. So we have 11 here and a 1 here. There are 3 ones. There can be 3 situations, 3 people. It doesn't have to be, okay? Or that I just really do, I'm getting that single energy. And you don't have to be single. There's just some kind of energy of like a separateness here, okay? I'm sensing a separateness. It can be just a feeling, you know, you could be in the same room, you could sit next to somebody and still feel a little bit separate from them, okay? And maybe it's like not recognizing somebody anymore. Wow, I did kind of say this. There's something about the sense of self and knowing self-worth and who and what people stand for. This is a strong energy for you. Now, with the ambition, extension, and reach here, it looks as though someone, this is that new beginning we're talking about. Someone wants to start over or is being forced to start over in some regard here. I'm going to talk about this as I shuffle the next deck, okay? So if someone is trying to do something, they're getting tired from the efforts, the exhaustion, like putting in so much work. Let's see. It's like, okay, it's one-sided right now. Right now, there's an energy of a one-sidedness. Someone is becoming exhausted because, like, if you're in a boat, for example, if you're in a boat with somebody and one person is rowing and the other person's just sitting back and enjoying it, well, obviously, the person rowing is doing all the work. And you could take this metaphorically as a love situation. So one person is paddling the boat. One person is trying to keep it afloat in the way that they know how. This is what I'm getting, okay? But the other person, maybe they're not realizing this. It's almost like a casualness about it. It's like there's something else there. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to do left side, which is partner A, which is most usually Gemini, okay? And right side will be partner B, which is Gemini's partner or love interest. It totally depends because we do get cross watchers. Hello, cross watchers. So apply whatever situation you see fit. If you have to, rewatch it and apply a different side to your scenario and see which one best suits your situation. I'm sure you will know, though, if this is your story. You don't have to force it. You're going to know it's your story, and you should be able to pinpoint whose energies is whose, okay? I mean, it's your life, you know? Let's pull the energies between you guys. How about that? Yeah. The energies between Gemini and their partner or love interest. Yeah, there's a desire, a thirst, a wanting, a needing. I really do feel it's communication. Someone could be reaching out, not getting any kind of reciprocation in that regard, okay? So some of you could be feeling like you're being ignored. And it doesn't have to, like I said, you could be literally sitting next to somebody and still feel ignored, okay? Someone has other things on their mind. I feel like it could be your partner or love interest. They have a new focus or something else that's not, it doesn't have to be a new focus. There's a focus in their life right now that is taking precedence, and you could be feeling like you're being left out here, okay? There's an intention. I did set an intention, did you? We have number 22, the owl intention, okay? So this is all about the wisdom of where things will go and how to achieve them and having ideas for a new beginning. We have an egg here. And we have the little dandelion thing here. There's a lot of wishing, hoping, but it's not just wishing and hoping. It's also having the means to do so. So we still have another, a new energy between, okay? Now, as an intention, there is an egg, but we need to know if this is going to hatch, right? So there is an idea of where perhaps you or the other person, you know where this should go. Or you know where you want this to go, where you desire this to go. Let's look on the bottom. You ready? I'm kind of scared. Wishing well. This is what we're talking about. The wishing. I'm counting the numbers. Here's that number 3 again. I swear you got this in the last reading as well, this same card. This is literally about how are we going to achieve this? What can I do to make things manifest for me? I do know what I want with these combos here. So you know what you want. You know where you want things to go. And it's a matter of feeling, ooh, I'm hearing exasperation though. Exasperated. There's an exasperation of like why or how it's going to manifest, or if even, okay? Ooh, number 2, that's your 4. This is that desire for stability. And 22 is also a master number, okay? So a lot of psychic energy right now, psychic insight, or just strong intuition is what I'm saying, okay? There's some strong intuition. There's some kind of knowledge here, and it's a quiet knowledge. So let's pull some cards for yous. How about it? What deck do you want, guys? I'm gonna take a sip of my drink also. Sec. Okay. What deck do my Gemini want? Let's do this one. Yeah. Okay, so there's been some kind of failure or a painful, almost like a betrayal or feeling sad. Yeah, there's some risky business here with the 7 of Swords, okay? There's a desire, but it's like a risky desire. It's like wanting something that could, maybe wanting something in secret, okay? That's what we're looking at. Because there's some kind of emotional fulfillment on the line. I am seeing, though, it's just almost like a confusion or a shock about how certain things have gone in the past, okay? It's like, why did that have to happen? I didn't want that to happen. It was not my intention, and, you know, things of this sort, okay? Wow. And then also somebody's fearing that, why won't this shuffle? But someone is fearing that their desires or their needs, their wants are not, yeah, I already said this. The reciprocation. This is what we're talking about. Didn't I say that? Okay. Let's put energies though. I keep getting the 7 of Swords, guys. There's some kind of secrecy, a cloak of secrecy. Yep. There's we saw the moon as well. Yep, and there's no communication with the 8 of Wands. Like, there's blocked communication. Okay. I could do this all day. Let's go into your energy. What's going on for Gemini, please? In love. Guys, what are we going to talk about? You guys need to hash things out. Is that what we're looking at here? There is like a new beginning on the line, and that is a strong desire for somebody. Is that you, Gemini? Is that you? Yeah, it could be you. It could be, because we have on the bottom the 3 of Pentacles, and this is about teamwork, working together, relationships, how things can work together, plans for the future, this kind of thing here, okay? It's could be financially based, it doesn't have to be, but with the Judgment card, well, hello, Judgment, you're coming out with judgment, okay? This is that rebirth energy. This is the life after death. It's what happens after there's been a failure or some kind of ending, okay? Where someone feels betrayed, hurt, or something of the sort. Now, if it's not that at all, then this is all about communication and talking, and that's a very strong card. Wow, for your first one, goodness gracious. Just saying. And I must say, it's also a number 2. Okay, well, you could also be declaring something. You could be wanting, oh yeah, you're wanting to, yeah, you want to talk about something. It's something that you need to express, Gemini. You are the other person, okay? Keep in mind, can be vice versa. But who is Gemini's partner or love interest coming up as? Let's see, Gemini partner or love interest energy here. Oh, well, King of Swords, 6 of Cups. Something about the past. There was a decision in the past They could be reviewing an idea here about, yep, plans about whether or not to come together with somebody. And when I see your card, it could be about you, and you could be wanting to discuss this with this person, but there is an apprehension here with the 9 of Wands as well, and also some kind of confusion. 7 of Cups. It can involve multiple scenarios. Okay, let's see. Gemini's partner or love interest, please. The Moon. Oh my goodness. You guys, very strong cards next to each other. 2 of Cups. Wow. Okay, first and foremost, I'm getting secret connection with the 2 of Cups. We have the 2 of Cups. There's a connection nonetheless, but why with the Moon? I don't know. Let's break it down when we do some clarifications and whatnot. There's the Moon here, okay? Your partner, love interest, is coming out as the Moon. There's some kind of mystery, some unknown, some depth, something here about emotions, an emotional connection, or just a connection in general with in a love situation where there's some kind of unknown, okay? This can be a lot of things. Now, when you're, so I have to name the signs, okay? This is all water right now. You have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then you also have Scorpio here with the Judgment because it's rebirth. So take it as you will. It could just be a very emotional situation, Gemini, where you're dealing with a water sign, or somewhere in your chart or someone around you has some kind of water there. They are cloaked right now. Cloaked. You could be speaking out against or toward this person or this situation. I did see the edge of the Tower card. I feel like this has already happened, okay? Because these are major cards coming out first of all, expect that this is a big thing happening here, okay? And they're not minor cards, so it's not like easy to kind of like move around, or you know, so this is kind of more of a stance. Do you understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I don't know how to explain it. Okay, Judgment please for Gemini. What's going on for Gemini? The Judgment. Strength card. Oh my gosh, you have major cards and the King of Cups. Here you go with more Scorpio energy on your side, or Cancer, Pisces. But also with the Strength card, obviously this is Leo, okay? With the Leo, it's having to hold back and stifle. You're holding back, stifling your desires here, and it's that desire to speak about something and to have a new beginning here. For some reason, you may feel like you need to hold back your emotions, okay? Maybe it's not safe to express. There could be some kind of danger in the midst. There's a problem. There's a problem that you're aware of that perhaps you need handled or want handled or are handling, okay? You're definitely trying your hardest. It's almost like a volcano that wants to erupt, but it's not, it's like plugging it. So I feel like you have so much to say, to express, to want to do, right? But that you could be holding back from a water sign here. Maybe you feel inappropriate in some way, shape, or form. Like maybe it's not the right time to express something, or maybe you feel unwelcome in a certain regard. But I must say that your energy is very strong. So it's a good energy. You have a strong energy there. It's kind of like regaining some kind of control here, okay? And maybe it's of yourself, because with the Strength card, that's can often be about the self as well. But what is this Moon card for Gemini's partner or love interest? You know, you could just feel that maybe you're saying that this partner, their intentions have not been revealed, or you don't know how they feel, or you know, their desires, you don't know what they want, something like this. Doesn't have to be that, but you could be calling BS on them as well. Like literally, I'm calling you out, something like that. Calling you out about something. Yeah. Okay, what is the moon here, please? It's like catching somebody. Maybe that's previous, though. What's up with the moon, please? Queen of Cups. Here's that water energy again. And being stifled. We have the Eight of Swords. Now, sometimes this can be like prison or jail, but it's also stifling of emotions here. Somebody's feeling incapable to express, okay? With the Queen of Cups energy, you do have more water energy here. Emotional situation for sure. This partner love interest of yours, for the sake of this read, that's who is on partner B side, right? Is highly intuitive. Didn't we mention intuition? Highly intuitive, knowing, kind of quiet, silent, not expressing. We're seeing this in multiple areas of this read. There are emotions that are not being expressed, or some kind of hidden knowledge that is not being expressed, okay? There's almost like a smugness about this. It's also not knowing what to do about this. Yeah. The partner or love interest is feeling maybe stifled, trapped, confused. Why is strength here for Gemini, please? Some of you could feel that this person is really emotional. For some reason, I'm getting that you could feel that this person, the partner or love interest that you connect to, can be, like, if they're angry, the type of emotion that they would display is immature. Does that make sense? That's for somebody. It's like, why do you have to act like that? I'm here like a baby. But I'm like, I don't know, guys, okay? Oh, gosh. Why is strength here for Gemini, please? Like, don't be a baby. Why is strength here for Gemini? Well, got more Leo energy with the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. This is all regarding the future plans. Like, what are we doing with this stuff here? Because, well, we have Sun energy and the Strength card, more Leo energy. And this is about, you're over here regaining some kind of happiness, some kind of, there's almost a streak of rebelliousness here and trying to contain that. I really do feel some kind of inappropriateness in this connection somewhere. And maybe it's just because they're not feeling free to do something or say something. Off limits, something like that. And maybe it's just because there's no communication at the moment, or was. But you know what's happening here? You go from holding back that you want to say something or speaking, and somehow you're becoming free from that energy. So that can mean a couple things. You could be expressing this or releasing this, like let it go, like whatever. Because with the Sun card, this is happy. Happy. You also have this though. The burnt by the sun, remember? So why is this doing that? I hope this focuses, guys. Is that better? Hope so. I'll refocus it in a sec, because sometimes it does this. So you could be actually trying to reach somebody. Your intentions are to reach somebody with your message as well. Being burnt by the sun, though, why is this exasperation? It's almost like, okay, for someone out there, you had this kind of situation that was like kind of fast flaring up, and then it just as fast kind of cooled off, okay? Because this partner love interest has the moon, and then you have the sun. You're over here shining bright, and this person's more like a cool, calm type of, why calculated, I don't know. What is Queen of Cups here for partner or love interest, please? I want to know where this goes, guys. We got to get into this. Why is Queen of Cups, Gemini's partner love interest? Yep. There's your Duo of Cups, guys. And the Prince of Wands. Oh my goodness. Oh, this with the Prince of Wands, this is Sagittarian energy. So just because this is the back of the deck, I have to say that this is what they want to do. They kind of want to rush in, rush out, etc. And I have to say that because maybe that's how you have felt, or they have felt. Because like I said, remember, things could be like bright one minute, and then just kind of like the next minute it just kind of like sucked the life out of it. Maybe that was in the past, okay? Because you're here telling me you have some kind of new beginning. All right? And you're telling me that you're trying to hold back how happy you are, or hold back some kind of news or information or discussion. You have happiness here. Your partner or love interest here, they have the Two of Cups. Did I tell you that? No. The Two of Cups. Your partner or love interest is so watery. Water all over the place. They want some kind of connection here, or they're telling me that they do have an emotional connection with you. We already saw this, okay? We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio all over this side. And then we have Leo here as well. So you got some fire and water, maybe in your charts or just the energies, but wow, like amazing emotional connection, I must say. But when waters go very deep, the emotions go very deep, so does sometimes the pain that goes along with it. And perhaps you've seen this prior, okay? So, you know what? Let's get another deck. How about it? I'm gonna get another deck. Which one are we gonna use? Oh, let's do the vice versa. Yeah, let's do the double-sided. I'm for it. I'm all for it. You guys, are you going back or like wanting to go back to somebody or needing to talk to somebody about a new beginning, or somebody's doing that to you? Maybe you've received a phone call. There's some kind of calling on your side. It's like, wake up. You could have woken up to some kind of news, some kind of message as well. Let's see. Oh, well, somebody out there, some of you, you guys are in like different time zones. Yeah. Like if you FaceTime or something, then you can see how different the daylight is. Something like that. I don't know why, guys, okay? I don't. It's for somebody. I don't question it. I trust that it's a message because I know it is. So what's going on here for Gemini with the Judgment? Oh, goodness. Okay, well, you're telling me here there's Two of Cups as well. It's coming together. With the Judgment card, it's coming together again, just because we got this side here and also the Judgment. There's a possibility or a strong desire. Someone has set an intention. I am going to manifest a new beginning here, perhaps with a water sign. Now, it doesn't have to be a water sign. We've already discussed this, but how can I make things work? How can I make things right? Okay. Oh, goodness. Why is, one card, please. Why is Judgment and Strength here, Gemini? Wow, intense energy, guys. Intense. Like in a good way. Finally, I hope. Okay. Here we go. I'm just going to take a peek at this. Because guess what? We have the backside of the Death card and the King of Wands. Here you go with your water and fire again. We got Scorpio and what is that? Leo, actually. Because there's something in the past here. And maybe you've tried to reconcile with this same exact person in the past and it kind of like fell through, or it was crap or something of the sort here. Okay. But it's also some kind of like atonement for your sins, like some kind of like forgiveness being needed in order to move forward. Okay. Goodness, what's going on? So what's the Judgment Strength for? Judgment and Strength for Gemini. Justice. I did notice this card when I was shuffling as well. We got Libra energy in the building. Let's see what's on here. Lovers. Gemini, what's up? Making an appearance. Hot stuff, huh? And the backside of the Knight of Pentacles. There is a stalling of energy, not knowing some kind of decision. And especially here, there's some kind of calculated energy that someone thinks that there needs to be more thought put into something. There could be two paths, two decisions, two situations. Weighing up options here. Trying to choose the best one, but it's stalled. This has been stalled, or it was stalled. Okay. I'm going to pull again for you for the Strength and the Sun card, please. Why is Strength and Sun for Gemini here? World. Oh my gosh. Have you guys really, truly gotten that many major arcana? the World. Here's your fixed energy. It's a lot of Leo and a lot of Scorpio again. Okay, because we got Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius here with the World energy. It's about a new beginning, okay? And there can be a period of quiet, of silence that kind of takes place here. And we have here with Taurus the Hierophant card. And well, here's more water energy with the moon. This is the front side of the moon. So it's like that, trying to navigate these emotional waters and also using the head. What makes more sense? That was a really strange way to say that, but I got like a weird flash of an image, but I won't say anything. It's just really weird. Okay, it was phallic. It was phallic. Guys, I didn't mean to. Okay, so using the head and, okay, because it's like, this time I need to think this through. This time I need to make the right decision. I need to make sure this works for me. Now, there could be some strategy involved in this, because somebody could feel like they've been kicked around and like, remember the ping pong or the pinball machine I'm talking about? It's just like that, like out of control kind of feeling. Not that the games are, but that there's a feeling of having to go back and forth, up and down and all around, and needing to make sure that this time it's not like that. Okay? Deciding whether or not there's going to be a new beginning, and that period of silence I'm seeing here again. So there's some kind of holding back, and also like a maybe it's like, okay, for somebody out there, you guys have talked about this and then kind of split apart for a while to kind of think things through to make sure that it makes sense. This could involve getting advice or guidance, maybe from a professional, something of the sort. And in the meantime, having to better your lives separately in order to see if this is going to work, okay? Because it has to be done right this time, is what I'm hearing, getting, feeling, knowing. Has to be done right. And someone is saying this. It's like, this is the last time. Last time. I'm not going to mess around anymore. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me see what else is going on here. You are very stern, though, Gemini. This is like strength all over it. Concerning whether or not that it's right. Is it the right thing to do? Shall we commit or shan't we? Guys, I'm sorry. You know I'm weird, okay? Okay, what's up with the moon and the Queen of Cups, Gemini's partner or love interest? Tell me about Gemini's partner or love interest here. Moon and the Queen of Cups, please. Page of Swords. That's a little bit aggressive. Look at that face there. Oh, goodness. Page of Swords and the Hermit, the crab here. Kermit the Frog. This is the Virgo card where the person actually does have to go away and think about things and finally figure out what they're going to say and how they're going to approach things, especially when it comes out with the Page of Swords, okay? Involving releasing some kind of anxiety, angst, feeling trapped, not knowing what to do. This is, ooh, yeah, no, they're nervous, guys. This partner or love interest can or has felt nervous, worried about how to approach this, what words to say, speaking up about an unknown, emotions, strong emotions, actually. Being separate, figuring things out, like I said. So remember I said there could be some kind of advisor or counseling. It can be the partner or love interest, doesn't have to be. For some of you, it's like a legal thing. Here's the Queen of Cups again. Hello, Queen of Cups. How are you? And let's see what else for your partner or love interest. You know, it's like I have to face these fears head on. It's like a decision to have to face these fears head on. There's a fear about the emotion and the unknown here, okay? What's going on? It could be your partner, somebody. I feel like you're pretty strong over there, Gemini. Woo. I wonder what's going to come out here. If it's like a lame card, I'm going to be so disappointed. I'm just kidding. But no, seriously though, like wouldn't it be so cool if they all came out major arcana on your side? Okay, what's going on with the Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups, please? Gemini's partner love interest. Well, there it is. There's that knight. I was about to say page again. Okay, here's the page. That's what we're talking about. The page that's not speaking. The Page of Wands on the backside. Feeling insecure here. Feeling insecure about coming together with the Three of Cups. So this person is feeling insecure, not knowing what to do. There could have been some mistakes in the past that they may have to confess, or that they need to talk about with you, or maybe that you're demanding some kind of truth, some kind of expression of some kind of feelings here that this has not been expressed before. Okay, now somebody could feel bad, regretful, but I am getting a strong insecurity and kind of like a brazenness because of it. So like some people who are feeling a little bit insecure, remember I said that this person, when they're in a bad mood, they could have like a an emotional side to them that's kind of like, whoa, like you're like when certain people are feeling super emotional, they can come off very harsh sometimes, okay, because their emotions are invested. And I feel like this person could be stifling that because this insecurity is showing here. And I feel like I've been saying this throughout the read, but it's coming up again. So there is some kind of insecurity of the unknown and of the self, and the way that they will appear with this card, and like stifling, rushing, thinking too fast, and almost maybe ruining it for themselves or other people, okay? So they're holding back. They need some kind of security to know that things are going to be okay. And I feel like this could be about themselves. It may not be about you. They're afraid to face something. Okay. I feel like it's the conversation about the truth of emotions here that we're talking about. Yeah, remember I said that you could be like, oh my gosh, you're such a baby. I'm getting that again, guys. Okay. Okay, I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying that someone could have said that, guys. Please. It's not like that. You know I wouldn't say that. Come on. It's messy. Okay. So from a page, they become a knight. They're like, you know what? I'm going to go in there without any planning, without any prior knowledge of what I'm going to say. And they're like, wait a second. No, that's a bad idea. Bad idea. Like, I need to think about this. I need to think things through. I need to make sure. Okay, tell me about your justice, though, and your world, Gemini. Tell me about it. What? Is it right? Is it the good thing for you to have a period where you're kind of to yourself? Have you gained some kind of clarity, some kind of expertise in being alone for a period of time? And that could be not necessarily away physically, but maybe into your own mind and heart to kind of sort things out here for yourself. And now you're wondering if there is a new beginning and what you will do about it. If anything, I am seeing that there can be a huge potential for a beginning here. But remember, I did say there is some kind of stalling, and I'm sure you know this if this is your story. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Come on now. You have that Hermit the Crab here. Okay. Hermit the Crab coming out with the backside of... Let me make sure this focused. Hermit the Crab coming out with the backside of the Knight of Cups. Forward facing, though. Hermit. The Virgo energy of needing to be alone and figure things out. Decide what is right for you. Oh, there you go. King of Cups. Scorpio for me. Pisces, Cancer. All over this read, guys. There's all of this, okay? So, the King of Cups character has emotions here. I feel like it could be this person. And they're not knowing what to do and what direction this will take at this time. So they're kind of shelled up, walled off right now. Okay. But the fact that this has come up as the energies with you, it makes me feel that you could be in the same kind of thing here. Or that, this is probably more likely, that because you know this about this person, that you're like, okay, well, I'm going to be over here. I'm going to be over here with my situation, my, Okay, now some of you could be going back to a different person. And it can be any of the signs that I named here. We have a very strong I can't believe you got major all over your card. Oh my gosh. It's all major cards. It's crazy. I'm so glad that you did though, because I was saying I was going to complain about it. But so the major cards here can be, there's a lot of energy, but the biggest one I have here is Leo energy. Next we have Scorpio energy really strongly. Then there's a tad of Virgo and a tad of Libra. Okay. So maybe someone has a sun sign Leo or Scorpio here, or you're just like, you could be just taking on this energy, or like one of your major placements has this energy. Okay. Really depends. This is a general read. You know how that works, don't ya? Don't ya? All right, so you're going away. You're like, look, I need an expert. And maybe you yourself is the expert. Maybe you're like perfecting your craft. Maybe you're, I am sensing though, some of you could be having like someone else helping, okay? But like I said, you could also be going back to somebody else. And that's why I named those signs. Just saying. Okay, so what's going on with this partner love interest of yours with their Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles? Tell us, what will you do, Gemini partner love interest? What will you do with this energy here? What are you doing with this energy, Gemini's partner love interest? Please tell us. Tell us. Oh, well, there he is. He can't do anything about it, he or she. Because Gemini here with the Lovers card is having to make some kind of decision. Okay? Because this partner or love interest on the right side has the Eight of Swords. They're saying, I can't right now. I'm stuck. I'm not able. Like I said, this can be some kind of self-imposed prison or actual like prison. I really hope that's not the case, because that would really suck. But I'm adjusting my chair to make sure you guys can see this, because sometimes it gets all fuzzy. Okay, fuzzy wuzzy was a bear. Okay. They're stifling, holding back. You went away. You're like, I'm going to go into my headspace here. Headspace, huh? They're waiting, but they could be blocked. Are you guys not talking? Maybe that's why there's an urge to express something. And maybe you've had to like shut this person off because they say bad things when they're upset. Like, I feel like this person can be emotionally volatile at times, or kind of like say things they don't mean, you know, like just to like pick at people, or maybe just you, I don't know. Yeah, the backside of the Page of Cups, they don't know what to do. They can't do anything. They're feeling insecure, unloved, sad, wanting to apologize, not being able to. Everything is super slow. We get slowness here a lot. We get stifled stuff. We get lots of emotions like, hey, you know what? I do have feelings for you. I do like you. It's a secret. I can't tell you at this time, you know. Remember, I did say this can be vice versa, and some of the energies can be as well, depending on who is watching and when. But this is partner love interest, okay? I'm just repeating it. So I feel like someone needs to apologize, guys. And it needs to be good. Like, this is the last time, or maybe this was the last time, or like you had your chance, or damn, this is not, I feel like someone's saying, I messed up. I messed up. I blew it. Like someone said, I blew it. Okay. How far along are we? Oh, 48 minutes. Oh my goodness gracious. We need to move into what you can expect. All right. Let's see. Yeah. We're going to do what you can expect, which is any advice, guidance from Spirit on how to best deal with this situation. We're going to pull some romance angels, okay? And with what you can expect, I mean, obviously you're all adults here. Take it as you will, just like the rest of the read. Where are my cards? Okay. All right, Spirit, guys. What is going on for Gemini with that intense read with all those major arcana? Please let us know what's going on here. When Gemini, I gotta clean this up real quick. Sorry, okay. Hope that wasn't loud. Please tell us what is going on for Gemini in love with this love situation here, where the one person is stifled and the other one has to go away because they have a lot of changes going on in their lives, and huge major changes. Finally, Gemini, if that is you, finally your things are clearing. Finally, from the beginning of the year, that things are actually going to be ironed out here, okay? It is a slow moving process. I am not sure exactly why, but just know that this is one of those processes that will have a long lasting effect on your life. And I'm not saying your love life, I'm saying your life in general. general, meaning it can affect all the 4 pillars of life. We have spirituality, we have mental, we have health, and we have emotional. These are the 4 pillars of your life, the 4 horsemen. That's why you have the world card. The world card is here, the fixed energies of the world, okay? These are the things that run the world. You could be willing to bear the light now. You're going to go bear the light bearing, okay? Why was that so spiritual? I have no idea. Let's see. Advice, guidance, please, for Gemini on how to best deal, sorry guys, how to best deal with this situation involving their partner, love interest, or moving forward. Because it looks like you got some stuff to do here, Gemini. What can Gemini expect? Any advice, guidance, please, Gemini. Where's the card? Spirit, guides. Help us. Okay. Let's see what's on the bottom. I'm kind of scared. Forgiving and learning. Who got this? The last people got it. Oh, was it Cancer? Who was the last reading, guys? I don't know. They got this as the overall as well. Same position. Check your partner or love interest, as well as this past read. I feel like things have evolved from that situation, and you can be at different parts of the storyline. Oh. So we have worth waiting for, and it is safe for you to love. Beautiful. So let's take a peek. It's all about timing, guys. Remember I said maybe it's not the right time? I feel like somebody could be saying this. It's like, oh, now, something like this. Divine timing is at work in your love life, and that's okay. Divine timing are things that are out of your control, but the thing is, I feel like this is more that someone needs time, space, clear thinking, advice from guides or counselors, therapists, friends, families, whatever the case, okay? There's some kind of timing involved here in order for someone to feel safe. This is what we have. Because I need time because I don't feel safe, or I haven't felt safe in the past. There's something from the past here that's bothering me, because we have this with the forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. There's something from the past here that is kind of holding the situation back, and I felt like there's something that someone needs to heal from, and they're like, I don't know what to do with it. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I do want this. I feel like this is a good idea, something of the sort, okay? But like, there's something about me I need to do. I need to lick my wounds. I need to talk to people. I need to let this out, and I just don't feel healthy. I don't feel safe, okay? There's something about this that, you know, I need time. This is worth waiting for. In this read, this is not how it's always read, but right now, open your heart to give and receive highest energy of all, which is love. It is safe for you to love, okay? So this is what your focus is, or as guidance or advice should or could be, provided that you want this or accept this kind of energy, because this is what's happening here in this read, okay? There's some kind of time, space, healing, healing of the heart especially. Something happened before this. Something happened before this, and it kind of ruined people's outlook. Maybe it was you or the other person. Someone's outlook on not only this relationship with the other person, or maybe it's just like their outlook on like love in general was kind of shifted from this, because I feel like this kind of hit hard, whatever this is, okay? And that's why there's some kind of space, time, peace, whatever the heck's going on. Or someone's just saying, you know what, I need time. I need time. I need to heal. In order for me to have love again, I need to release this past caca. And did I really just say that? And that takes time in order for me to feel safe again. I mean, it is what it is. Let's pull you another card. Well, good for you. Good for you, Gemini. Good for you. Getting on the right track here. Okay, for Gemini, please. These are the goddess cards, male or female, doesn't matter. Across my channel, it is not gender specific. I just like to pull these because they have beautiful affirmations, and they can be quite helpful, especially if you can tap into the energies of this card. As advice, guidance, I like to wrap up the readings with these kinds of cards. What do you have for Gemini, please? Spirit guides for Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? Messages. I'm going to spin my ball. I feel like I haven't been doing that. It's like that stagnant energy. I haven't like spun crystal here. Huh. Okay, let's see. That's a lot. Guys. Ooh. All right. First and foremost, I'm getting liberation and support. Okay? This is what we're talking about. It's being away from somebody, being free from a situation or a person or something or other, and receiving support in doing so, or providing support to somebody who is going through this, can be in your environment. But here we have the essence of all Buddhas. Are you kidding? How do I get this back to normal? Okay, here we go. The essence of all Buddhas. I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. Now listen, when it says each moment sacred, I have the power to make each moment sacred. This is like taking back control of your life, of your time, how you spend your time, what you devote your time to, the people and projects and or work situations, whatever. You're taking that back, reclaiming it, and kind of dividing your time properly in the ways that are most meaningful to you, what makes you feel the most happy, and what will help you secure your future liberation, your freedom, okay? You could be concerned about like not being in a kind of situation in your future where you would feel stifled or stuck, okay? So you could be really concerned in order to have freedom and by this I mean like independence. Like maybe independence in your life right now is what you need and what you want. I am getting that very heavily. It can be or what you want. Maybe it's what you want or what you need. Sometimes they don't match. Sometimes you can want things that don't align with what you need, okay? But we are getting some time to spend what's important, and what's important is love, safety, and freedom. And healing. This is what we're doing here, the healing. Now, I feel like all these energies are the same right now. Okay, we have the warrior saint. Focus, focus. I am a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. Yes. I'm a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. Now here's the thing. Your devotion to love. The fact that you are devoted to love of the highest form, meaning first and foremost it starts with the self, okay? Because we're focused on that right here. We're focused on the self. When you're devoted to the love of the self, then what happens is you attract resources and support from people who resonate on that same, they vibrate on that same level, that same frequency, okay? So I feel like you could be coming together with people who resonate highly with your new being, however this is happening for you. Some of you could be having to close out cycles with groups of people who you no longer match. Your energy doesn't match at this time. It's not to say that it never will again, but right now at this moment you could feel like it's not making you feel healthy, loved, safe, supported. And this is a huge focus for you right now, okay? So you could be attracting resources and support in the form of other people, or oops, oh my gosh, really? In the form of other people, or that this is your main focus, meaning like you're gonna go focus on other projects right now. But I am getting like mostly, for sure though. This is about you loving the self, healing the self, forgiving and learning from the past, being focused on independence and freedom, and this is gonna take time for you. So you could be saying, you know what, give me a minute. Or it doesn't even have to be a minute. I need some time to myself. I have stuff to do, I have things to sort out, okay? Well, goodness gracious, Gemini, I really hope this made sense for you, and I love you so much. It's Scorpio Spy Tarot. You know I love you guys. Hit that like if you like it. Totally helps keep the channel going. Definitely does, 100%. It really, truly does. And yeah, help me help you guys. I love to do these readings for you. I really, really, really hope at the very least there was some kind of confirmation or clarity here for you, okay? Like I said, check previous and future reads because those can resonate just as much, if not more, or maybe just could be less sometimes. It really depends on the group of Gemini. I find that though, if this is your story, it should kind of resonate. I mean, it is what it is. It reminds me of the last reading is why I'm saying this, but check partners as well. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus as well as partners, Jupiter sometimes, you know what I mean. I love you guys. Love you. Comment, let me know what's up. Subscribe for more messages. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Blah, blah, blah. Love you guys. Bye. Happy healing or independence. Bye.